up, fam? What I like about Trump, you know, he tells the truth sometimes. Like when he said he ain't going to heaven, I believed him.
I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven. Okay, I really don't. I think I'm not maybe heaven bound. I may be in heaven right now as we fly in Air Force One. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make heaven.
And when he talked about the Abraham Accord, what's this?
Negotiating the Abraham Accords. I like to say it that way because the real people, that's what they call Abraham. I would say Abraham, but it's so much nicer when you say Abraham. So much more elegant. But the Abraham Accords are amazing.
I'm like, damn, we got some new friends. I'm down. Kazakhstan. What the fuck's going on here?
So let's get into it.
So guys, I got the answer to the question you guys have all been asking yourselves. So where is the New World Order capital going to be? Is it going to be New York City? Paris? You know, Beijing? Where? I know the answer. Let's see. Kazakhstan. Very nice. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was cringy, but I had to do it. Okay, I'll show you. It's really not like this anymore. Let's look. Check it out. That's Astana, Kazakhstan. In 1999, it actually looked a lot like Borat. But in 2012, they made quite a bit of progress. Look, they added a couple of Freemasonry pillars, a pyramid on a building, maybe a World Cup trophy. We should probably take a closer look. Whoa, check it out. That's pretty impressive. Kind of looks like Vegas at night. Maybe that is a World Cup trophy. Or maybe it's a big monument to the sun. Or maybe the World Cup trophy is a monument to the sun too. We should probably look in the daytime. Whoa, check it out. Check out the owls. Is that Moloch? I mean, I'm sure it's probably Moloch. Yeah, you got the big Freemasonry towers right there, pillars. Probably one's to the sun, one's to the moon. Got big, almost looks like a White House in the middle of it. You know, fountains, you know. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Let's look some more. Whoa. Yeah, that's a big bird. I think that's a phoenix. And we know phoenix rise from ashes. I wonder what's going to be in ashes when that phoenix rises. I got a few ideas. It's flying toward what looks to be a pyramid. Yeah, that's definitely a pyramid. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, that's definitely a pyramid. Little Illuminati-ish. Yeah, I mean exactly what it is. It's actually called the Palace of Peace and Reconciliation. When they say peace and safety, you know what happens. Let's take a look inside. There you go. You knew there was an evil eye somewhere. Yeah, an eye with the sunburst right around it, and a big round table. I guess that's where Sauron's telling them all what to do. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, right? Yeah, they're not hiding anything in there, are they? Let's look some more. Whoa, is that a giant spaceship? Or is that an arena where the Hunger Games will be played? Maybe it's both. Either way, pretty cool. Definitely cool. So yeah, you guys probably haven't seen this place before, have you? I have a feeling it's kind of important. One thing for sure, it's very nice.
Minimum, we've given Kazakhstan $50 billion. Did you guys?
What is being kept from the public about the Israel Treaty?
What is being kept from the public about the Israel Treaty? The bloodline deception. This wasn't just a political agreement. The Abraham Accords were a spiritual bloodline contract. They united Ishmael and Isaac's descendants under a false unity, not rooted in God's truth, but in a ritualized version of peace. The name Abraham was chosen intentionally. It echoes ancient covenants, but this version is man-made and manipulated. It was used as a veil to begin preparing the seat for a false Messiah system, the system that mimics prophecy to trick even the elect.
President Trump announcing that there has been a Christmas Day strike, an American strike in Nigeria, targeting ISIS elements there.
Elect. This treaty marks the moment where multiple prophetic threads were braided into a single beast timeline. The Third Temple blueprint, what the world doesn't see. This treaty was used to stabilize alliances that would support the construction of the Third Temple in Jerusalem.
What the fuck's going on here?
The temple is prophesied, yes, but they are trying to force the prophecy, not fulfill it through God. The temple they want to build will be a throne not for God, but for a false light entity who demands worship. The Accords open the way for shared religious control over Jerusalem, something no biblical covenant ever allowed. This is how the abomination of desolation begins, not with bombs, but with contracts. The gate to the beast system. Behind closed doors, the Accords activated. Global surveillance pacts disguised as security cooperation. Financial mergers between Israel, Gulf states and Western banking systems. AI-based monitoring systems across Jerusalem, Abu Dhabi and Washington. DNA and biometric data sharing programs linked to future citizen control grids. This isn't peace. It's phase 1 of the Mark network. A false peace net to catch those who don't see the trap. The spiritual law they're breaking. By using God's name, Abraham, they mock sacred covenant to create a counterfeit divine system. They are building a throne for the imposter, a network that mimics divine order but runs on false light tech, a diplomatic shield around the Great Deception. The treaty was a spiritual chess move to prepare the final seat of deception. What they hid in plain sight, Trump was just the opener. Kushner, his son-in-law, built the structure. Israel's role is not just geographical, it's central to timeline manipulation. Vatican and Freemason interests are deeply embedded in the process. This is about control of the gate to the next age, the Jerusalem node in the spiritual grid. Final reveal. The Abraham Accords are a ritual contract, not just a peace agreement. They unlocked bloodline activation, Third Temple preparation, beast system coordination, global spiritual distraction, and all of it cloaked in the word peace. But real peace only comes through God's Son. This treaty tried to bypass him, and he will not be bypassed. End of transmission.
I'm starting not to feel comfortable. What kind of friends we got?
President Trump announcing that there has been a Christmas Day strike, an American strike in Nigeria, targeting ISIS elements there. Truth Social post, which he just put out, but he announced that he's doing this as a result of Christians in Nigeria being targeted by ISIS elements.
About our interfaith household. And yes, my wife did not grow up Christian. I think it's fair to say that she grew up in a Hindu family, but not in a particularly religious family in either direction. In fact, when I met my wife, we were both, I would consider myself an agnostic or an atheist, and that's what I think she would have considered herself as well.
In the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven, okay? I really don't.
Come and save Nigeria.
Have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president.
Consider myself an agnostic or an atheist, and that
don't have to apologize for being white.